Hello everyone. Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Got a few fun, familiar faces with us today. A few new people. Herson, how are you? We've got Haley with us. Hi Haley, you okay? Indie Jojo, how are you? Maureen's with us. How are you, Maureen? Zara May's back. Thanks, Zara May. Sunshine's with us there as well. Hi, Sunshine. Who else we got with us? There's a few people. Kevin's with us. How are you doing, Kevin? Just joined us. Kelly's with us as well. Great, guys. A bit of an unusual live stream today, guys. So we thought we'd try and talk to you guys a little bit about playing Adopt Me and about how to see what your pets are worth. That's the kind of main thing. And then also what your pets are worth. But then as well, to talk about scamming. And then the type of trades that people will try and do with you. So just trying to sort of educate you a little bit, trying to give you a little bit of guidance, a little bit of help. And then just trying to get you to enjoy your game time a little bit more. And then you can be better at playing Adopt Me, if that makes sense. So one of the kind of first things that I wanted to sort of talk to you about, just say hello to a couple of other people. Abby's just joined us. How you doing, Abby? Alicia's there. How are you, Alicia? Michelle as well. Sloth, how are you? Frosty's with us as well. Frosty, good to see you. So I'm not actually like on a. You can't join me on a server, okay? I'm on a private server because this is going to be like a demonstration one. It's not really a playing one. It's more about talking to you guys, and then you can talk to me and I can talk to you, and we can try and work out how we can be a bit safer at playing Adopt Me. So there's just the picnic players on the live stream at the moment, and then what we'll do some sort of fake trading to show you guys how what your pets are worth really. But I wanted to go through a couple of things first. I mean, obviously when you're logging into Adopt Me or Roblox in general, I hear a lot of people getting scammed, a lot of people giving out their passwords and stuff like that. So I just I wanted to sort of make people aware. So obviously once you're on Roblox, you can go in and you can do this thing where you set up two-step verification onto your account. So if you don't know how to do that, you need to go into the settings area. Obviously you need to make sure that you've got an email address which is verified, and so you can see the email address. You need to put your email address or your phone number in there to verify that. Then you go into the security section. You've got this thing called two-step verification, and you need to turn that on. That way, when if anyone else is trying to log into your account, they need to get a PIN number or a code in order to log into your account from a different device. So even if you were to accidentally give your password out to someone, they still couldn't get in. They still couldn't get into your account without this two-step verification, and that code will be sent to your email address or to your phone number, and then that way, even if you accidentally give out your password, you still can't get hacked. People still can't get into your account. So it's really, really important, guys, that you put that on. So biggest thing I could say to people is two-step verification. Make sure you got two-step verification on your account, because that then doubles the security that you've got on your account. It's not just the passwords. You've then got a secondary backup, so anyone who's logging in from another device won't be able to get into your account. Okay? Let's get back into the game, guys, because you know, it's sort of you know, Adopt Me obviously is the biggest game. It's our favourite game. It's the biggest game on Roblox. And then there's all sorts of scammers and people who are in Adopt Me who try and get your pets off you for nothing. Yeah, they want you just to give up your pets. They want you to give away your hard-earned pets, stuff that you've worked hard for. And one of the biggest things that is still a problem today is trust trading. Trust trading is you know, where basically people are asked to trust trade, and then the idea is that you put your pet up, you give it to them for nothing, and then in return for trusting them, they then give you back a better pet in return. But 99% of the time, it's a scam. It's a scam. You know, people, they're just saying it, and they're you know. So if you give me, I don't know, if you give me a saber-toothed tiger, I'll give you a unicorn in return. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. Adopt Me's tried to sort this out with a new trading bar, but it still happens, guys. I see it all the time. I see people asking to trust trade, and the best thing you can do if you see anyone to trust trade is to report them to Roblox, because then Roblox will then ban them for a few days. And to do that, you can go into the Roblox menu, and you click on report, and then you can report a player, and you can choose a player in the server. So it gives you a list of all the players in the server, so you can choose one, and then you choose scamming, and so the type of use they're trying to scam, and then you write a description in there, and I normally just put players asking to trust trade or something like that, and then you submit it, and then that gets sent to Roblox. And then Roblox will then look into it, and then they will ban someone for a few days for trust trading. And if we all do that, if we all try and report these people who are trust trading, then you know, eventually they'll learn, because they'll get banned for 3 days, then they'll get banned for 5 days, then 10 days, then 30 days. So they'll learn that they can't trust trade, guys. So please, we all need to try and help out. Yeah, see, Caden's there. Caden contacted me. Caden got banned for 3 days for trust trading. And, you know, Caden, I like you, Caden, but please don't trust trade. Don't trust trade, because it's just wrong. It's wrong, you know. Even there's just no need for it. There's a lovely trading platform that Adopt Me has built for us, and there's absolutely no need to trust trade. So. Guys, you know, if you do see anyone trust trading, you don't need to get into a confrontation with them. You don't need to start arguing with them. Just report them. If you see them in the game, you can see their name in the chat. So you can see their name in the chat, and then go and report them to Roblox, and they'll get banned. They will get banned, guys. And eventually they should learn that they can't do this. Otherwise, they won't be able to play the game. Okay. So look, somebody's asking me what's the full-grown polar bear. So let's talk about pets for a little bit. I'll come back to some other sort of scams and stuff in the future. But Maureen wants to know what's the worth of a full-grown polar bear. Well, we actually did a live training session of not a live one, a video of a mega polar bear recently. What we can do, I mean, what I'll do is I'll show you. So I'll show you a trade. So I'm gonna trade with Charlotte. I think I've only got a mega polar bear, guys, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Actually, Sevi, let me trade with Sevi. So I'm going to do this with a mega polar bear, guys, but you can equate the same thing. So a polar bear is basically worth a legendary, but a basic legendary. So Sevi can put like a normal legendary. Pretend this is not a mega. This is just a normal full-grown polar bear. So it's worth like a dragon or a unicorn or maybe a ninja monkey, something like that, guys. So a polar bear, obviously from Christmas last year. It's a really old pet. It's like it's over a year old now. So that would be worth a legendary, even though it's only a rare. Even though it's only a rare, you could get a you could get a legendary for it, yeah, because it's so old. It was a limited time pet. It was from the Christmas update 2019, and so you could get a normal legendary, so like a dragon, like Sevi's put up there, or a king bee, or a ninja monkey, or a unicorn, something like that. One of the sort of lower end ones. You might get a kitsune if you're lucky. Unfortunately, kitsunes are not. Unfortunately, kitsunes are not as valuable as they were. So let's see what else is. So I saw somebody asking about snow owls. So Haley was asking what's worth 4 snow owls. So obviously the snow owl is a really new pet. Let me do this one with Charlotte, because Charlotte's got a few snow owls. Oh, Charlotte's got her trades turned off, so she can send me one. So again, Charlotte's got a mega. Then we got lots of megas, guys. Sorry about that. But a snow owl is probably worth a slightly better legendary pet. Maybe like a Cerberus. So obviously, if you're looking at 4 snow owls, maybe you could get a neon Cerberus, or maybe something like a dodo. Yeah, you might be able to get a dodo for it. Certainly worth more than a normal one, unless it's like a fly ride. So if you were to have a normal snow owl, maybe you could get a fly ride dragon for it. If you could, what else? Maybe kangaroo. If you're lucky, if you're really lucky, you might get a kangaroo for it. Certainly a king bee, a robo dog. Probably that would be a sort of fair trade, I would say, maybe slightly under. So obviously the robo dog is a new pet in the game. The robo dog is a new pet in the game, but it is a Robux pet. Whereas the snow owl obviously is just a limited pet for the winter update this year. So the snow owl obviously at the moment it's going. There's a lot of people with it, but in the next few months, snow owls are going to start to become more valuable. The longer a pet is out of the game, the more valuable it becomes. Okay, somebody was asking about a unicorn just now. Where is it? I saw a neon unicorn. So Bubble Tea, how you doing, Bubble Tea? You're asking about a neon unicorn. So let me. He's got a neon. Maybe I'll trade with. Let me trade with Gabby, and then I'll. So if I put up a neon unicorn, and then Gabby could maybe put up something like. One of the higher sort of legendary pets. So maybe an evil unicorn, something like that, with a little ad. So obviously neon unicorns. Again, they're quite popular. You might get an evil unicorn for it. The things, evil unicorns are generally pretty valuable. People generally don't try to trade them, but in reality, it probably is worth an evil unicorn for a neon unicorn. So what's a perfect offer? So if you want to get a neon unicorn, the other option you could do to get an option is like if you've got four dragons, or if you've got maybe 2 king bees and 2 dragons. if you know, something like that. So you could offer kind of 4 lower end legendary pets. Look, so Gabby's put in a fly king bee there, so that's added some to it as well. And then maybe if she had like a ninja monkey or something like that. So some of the lower end pets would then equate to a ninja monkey. Somebody might ask you to add, you might have to throw in an ultra rare or something like that, just to try and get the trade through. But that's about the sort of value of a neon unicorn. Okay. Who else was asking? I saw somebody asking about the mega dog. Okay, so somebody a mega fly ride dog. Do we have a mega fly ride dog? Now, unfortunately, even though they're megas, okay, I think Sevi's got a mega fly ride dog. So even though dogs are like a common, it's a mega, right? So there's a mega fly ride dog. Now the difficulty you got with dogs, guys, is people just don't want them, even though it's a mega dog. People don't want them. So this is just Roblox is asking me here what it's worth. So I mean, really, you know, a mega dog should be worth like a neon ultra rare. So like maybe a neon fly ride bee, something like that. That would be worth a mega fly ride dog. Obviously, dogs are really easy to level up. There's loads and loads of them in the game. They're very easy to get. And so really like a neon ultra rare, but one of the lesser valued neon ultra rares. I mean, I don't have one, but maybe a neon Deinonychus, something like that. A neon croc, you know, for instance, a neon croc is an older pet that's out of the game, so that would be worth much more. You know, maybe like a neon ginger cat, for instance. Maybe you could do a neon ginger cat for a mega dog. That sort of value. So obviously ginger cats, they were worth a lot. Yeah, Seri's just put a neon red panda up there. Again, that's probably, you know, because red pandas are just from the normal eggs. So again, easy to get. But the ginger cats they're not worth what they used to be. There used to be very few of them in the game. Now there's loads of them in the game, and you don't, you know, they don't have the same value as they used to. So I hope that helps, Roblox. I hope that helps. What else do we have up there? A neon ride dodo. So I don't actually have a neon ride dodo. I don't think any of us have a neon ride dodo. But again, with the neon ride dodo, you're probably looking at Charlotte's training there, so maybe Charlotte's got a normal dodo. So a neon ride dodo. So dodo's obviously from the fossil egg, new pets, but legendary from the fossil egg. So slightly difficult to get, but not impossible. And obviously they're still in the game. Now obviously the turtle was from the Aussie egg. If you're very lucky, then you might get a neon turtle or a neon kangaroo for a neon dodo. Otherwise, you're probably looking at like a neon king bee, maybe like a neon kitsune or a neon robo dog, something like that. I don't have a neon robo dog. Possibly at the moment a neon snow owl or 4 snow owls for a neon dodo. That would be about the sort of value that you're looking at for a neon dodo, Maureen. Michelle's asking me about plushies. That's a good one, Michelle. I don't or Sloth, I'm not sure. Plushies are difficult ones, aren't they? They're really difficult ones because let's see if we've got some plushies. I mean, I've got a few. I don't have loads of plushies. But I've got a few plushies in here, I think. So I think toys in general. Look, I've got an octopus plush there, right? So I've got an octopus plush. So I think toys in general are only valuable to people who like toys. If you're not a toy collector, then really people aren't going to give you very much for the toys. So you might have to trade for quite a long time in order to. There you go. So Charlotte's got a cookie dough plush, but you might have to trade for quite a long time in order to get a decent trade for a plushie. I mean, some people say, like, you know, these Marsh plush, for instance, which are right from the beginning of Adopt Me, that they're worth like legendary pets and stuff like that. Maybe to the right person they are. Maybe to the right person they are. But you might have to trade for ages to try and find that person, in order to do that. Because I say, for most people, plushies are not worth anything. People are not interested. But for those who are toy collectors, or for those people who you know, value these type of items in Adopt Me, then they can, you know, older ones can be worth legendaries, but basic legendaries. I wouldn't say any plush is worth a very high legendary. Someone's asking about a Neon Frost Fury. Neon Frost Fury. So Charlotte's got herself a Neon Frost Fury. So obviously Frost Furies are the new, the new Robux pet from the Christmas update. So Charlotte can put up her Neon Frost Fury, and I'll try and match it with some other sort of basic pets. I mean, the thing is, Frost Furies, because they're 800 Robux each, they do hold a lot of value. They are very valuable, and it's the same with Shadow Dragons and Frost Dragons from before. Frost Dragons are still very valuable because they were 1,000 Robux each, guys. They cost 1,000 Robux each, and they're out of the game for over a year now. So the Frost Fury was slightly cheaper. It was 800 Robux. And there are quite a lot of them in the game. I do see quite a lot of them in the game. But over time they will increase in value. But I would say, if you're trying to trade for a Neon Frost Fury, you're gonna have to offer something like a Neon Arctic Reindeer. That's obviously an older pet. It's out of the game for over a year. You're gonna have to offer something that sort of value. Maybe like a Neon Owl, possibly. Let's see what else I've got here. I mean, obviously I've got Neon Cerberus. It's probably not, because it's going to be in the game all the time. I mean, you might. I don't know. It might be worth a basic giraffe. You might be lucky. I don't know. People tend to hold on to giraffes quite a lot. I don't know if you maybe have a Neon Kangaroo, but you're gonna have to add something else to that as well. So maybe like a couple of golden pets plus a big Neon Legendary, like a kangaroo or a turtle. But that sort of value, guys, I would say it's probably, the Frost Fury is going to be a big pet in the future. It really is going to be a big pet in the future, and give it another 6 months, and Frost Furies are going to have the same sort of value as Frost Dragons and that sort of thing. So somebody's asking a question. What kind of trade? So people are asking about potions. So that's a good one. Potions. What are potions worth? So potions are worth. So a ride potion is worth like a basic legendary. So a ride potion would be worth either a unicorn or a king bee. So let's see. Yeah. So Charlotte's got a ride potion. So like a basic king bee, or a unicorn, just a normal unicorn, or a dragon, or a ninja monkey, something like that. One of the sort of basic legendary pets. Now, if you've got a fly potion, if you're trying to trade a fly potion, then you could probably get a fly ride unicorn for a fly potion. So you could probably get a fly ride unicorn for a fly potion. It seems a bit strange, but just having the fly potion on its own gives people the ability to put it onto something else. Fly potion, you might get a robo dog for a fly potion. You might get a kitsune or a Cerberus, you know, another one of the Robux pets for a fly potion. So if you're just trading out fly potions or ride potions on their own, then you should expect to get at least a legendary, and then, you know, maybe with one of the potions on the legendary as well. What else have we got up here, guys? Somebody's asking to offer there, that's fine, you can do that. Pumpkin stroller. So let's have a look. I've got a few strollers. I think the pumpkin stroller, yeah. So this is just from the Halloween update. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. So this is the pumpkin stroller from the Halloween update just recently. So probably not worth a lot at the moment because they haven't been out of the game very long. Let me trade Charlotte then so if Charlotte puts up a pumpkin stroller, I can try and match it. I mean, if you're looking at pets. Oh no, what have I done? Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to collect some gingerbread. So for a pumpkin stroller, I mean, you're probably looking at you know, maybe like a sort of normal rare pet. So you might look at like a Dilophosaurus. Let's get down to some of the rares. So yeah, I mean, an Australian Kelpie possibly. Obviously out of the game was in the Australian, the Aussie egg. Australian Kelpie, maybe a Dilophosaurus. Maybe a bunny or a couple of bunnies, but I would say they're probably worth like a sort of normal rare pet. Maybe an emu, obviously not in the game anymore, but there was lots of them from the Aussie egg. So you know, maybe an emu for a pumpkin stroller, Maureen. That would be a sort of a reasonable trade. I would say. Right, let's have a look. Who else was there? A Ride Sloth. Okay, a Ride Sloth. So, Ride Sloth, ultra rare pet. I think I've got a Ride Sloth. So maybe let me trade. Gabby. I think I've got a Ride Sloth. So, a Ride Sloth was an ultra rare from the Aussie egg. Sorry, I've only got a fly ride. So it's a Robux pet. Sorry, it's not from the. Oh look, Gabby's got one. So it's a Robux pet. It's not from the Aussie egg. Sorry. But a Ride Sloth, obviously an ultra rare. So the other ultra rares that are Robux pets. Obviously you got the Panda. So the Panda is still available. So you might, you know, sort of a fair trade would be a Panda. For a ride one, you might get something like a Sabertooth, one of the new ultra rares. Obviously a bee, you'd certainly be able to trade it for a ride bee or possibly a fly bee if you're lucky. Maybe an albino bat, obviously not in the game, but they were out of the Halloween, so limited pets. So maybe like a normal albino bat for a Ride Sloth, that would be a sort of fairer trade. Or yeah, maybe a Deinonychus, but it would have to be a ride Deinonychus, I would say. Or maybe because it's a Ride Sloth, maybe like I was saying just now about the potions, maybe a ride potion for a Ride Sloth, because obviously it's a couple of Robux items. Or a penguin, maybe a ghost bunny, maybe a normal ghost bunny again from the Halloween update. That sort of thing. Okay, so let's just have a look. I'm getting a few sort of similar sort of. So people are asking about the new pets in the winter update. That's everyone wants to know about that sort of thing. Skelly Rexes, I've been about. So turtles. Okay, so let me go through because I've talked about some of this already. So maybe you know, if you guys have just sort of come in and joined us, or maybe you didn't see some of the things earlier. So let me go through a few things, and I'm going to start with some of the sort of rarer pets, and then we'll go through and we'll try and we'll have a look at some of the we'll try and have a look at the sort of less value pets a little bit later, but I'm going to start off with some of the bigger pets. So I'm going to trade Sean, right? Because Sean I know has got Sean's got a shadow dragon, right? So everyone says the shadow dragon is like the biggest pet in the game. So Sean's got a shadow dragon. So if you wanted to get a shadow dragon, guys, what would you have to offer to get a shadow dragon? If you don't have something like a giraffe or an owl or something like that. So imagine I'm just having my normal sort of pets. If I'm just a normal person and I want to offer for a shadow dragon, okay, what would I have to put up in order to offer for a shadow dragon? Now I'm lucky, I've got quite a good inventory that I can go through. But obviously, you know, at the moment the Frost Fury is in the game. So you're gonna have to offer at least a Frost Fury or something like that. You might have to offer like a neon kangaroo, and then also maybe like a ride Skelly Rex. Look, this is how much shadow dragons are worth. And then if you've got something slightly out of the game, maybe an older pet out of the game, maybe like a neon croc, something like that. Possibly a flamingo. So that, you know, that's that sort of thing. If you don't have one of the big pets, that sort of thing, guys, is probably what you're looking for a shadow dragon. Okay, it seems a lot, I know, but shadow dragons just have a huge amount of worth to them, and people see them as like the best pet in the game. So you got to offer a lot for it. I mean, look, you got a fly ride Frost Fury, a neon fly ride kangaroo, a ride Skelly Rex, a fly ride flamingo, and a neon croc. That's probably a fair trade. Whether that person would accept it for that is a different question. Because the people who have these shadow dragons, they're looking to trade them for other big pets. But if you're looking at a sort of fair value, guys, then that's the sort of value that you're looking at. So obviously some of the other things. So Sevi's got a bat dragon. So let me trade Sevi. Sevi's got a bat dragon. Again, another massive pet, guys. Another massive pet. If Sevi can put up his normal fly ride bat dragon. He's put his neon up, but let's just I think he's got a normal. There we go. So a normal fly ride bat dragon. So this is worth slightly less than a shadow dragon. Not a lot less, really, not a lot less. But if you know, something like a neon Arctic reindeer for a bat dragon is probably a fair trade if you've got something big like that. Otherwise you're gonna have to look for quite a few legendaries, and they're gonna have to be out of the game legendaries. So, you know, they can't be things that are in the game still. They're gonna have to be pets. You know, that again, if you've got a parrot, so like an albino monkey, a kangaroo, and a parrot is probably worth about a bat dragon. And you know, parrots obviously hold quite a lot of value in themselves, being the jungle egg pet from before. But because of how difficult it was to get the bat dragon, They were extremely difficult to get from the Halloween update in 2019. So again, they hold a huge amount of worth because there's not many of them in the game. They were very difficult to get, and so they do have an awful lot of worth in the game. So you're going to have to offer quite a lot for a bat dragon. Let's talk about frost dragons, guys. Charlotte's got a frost dragon. So frost dragons. Okay, so that's a mega. I think a normal frost dragon. Let's just, there we go. So there's Charlotte's normal frost dragon. So frost dragons, they're still worth a lot. As I said earlier, they were 1,000 Robux each when they came out. They were 1,000 Robux each. So they do hold an awful lot of worth, but they're not worth bat dragons and shadow dragons or giraffes or some of those really higher end pets. So we're gonna have to look at offering like a neon, so maybe like a neon Cerberus for a frost dragon. Obviously we got the new Frost Furies. I would say you'd have to offer probably 4 Frost Furies for a Frost Dragon. At the moment, in the future, guys, it will be different. Maybe like a Neon Kangaroo. Yeah, a Neon Kangaroo for a normal Frost, there. So a Neon Kangaroo for a normal Frost. Or a Neon Turtle again, possibly a Neon Turtle. Got a parrot. If you got a parrot, that would be a fair trade against a frost dragon. If you've got a parrot, then that sort of thing. Right, let's go back to some of you guys and see what people are asking as well. So somebody's asking about a fly ride dodo. Is it fair for a fly ride kitsune and a starfish? Or a fly potion? Yeah, I would say it is. A fly ride dodo for a fly ride kitsune plus a starfish or a fly potion. Yes, I would say that is definitely a fair trade. Somebody's got a fly ride golden griffin. So golden pets, guys. Golden pets are not worth what they were. So golden pets are not worth what they were. I think Charlotte's got a golden griffin. So they're really not worth as much as they used to be. There's loads more of them in the game than there used to be. So that's a ride golden griffin. So really for a ride golden griffin, I mean you're probably looking at possibly like a ride Skelly Rex. That would probably be, it's probably a little bit over actually if I'm thinking about it. I would say like a T-Rex probably. A T-Rex for a golden griffin is probably about on the fair side there. So you're looking at a reasonable legendaries, but golden griffins are not in the game, or maybe something like an ultra rare which is not in the game anymore, like a maybe like a croc, maybe if you had like a couple of frogs, maybe a ride ghost bunny and an extra ghost bunny for the fly ride golden griffin. Cerberus. Sunshine's asking what a Cerberus is worth. So Cerberus is I think Cerberuses are holding their value quite well actually. They're obviously a Roblox pet. They're a Roblox pet, and so there's the Cerberus. So they are holding their value pretty well. I would say they're worth a reasonable legendary. Let me see if I can. I mean, maybe something like a kangaroo for a Cerberus. They do seem to be quite a popular pet, even though they're a Roblox pet. They do seem to be quite popular. If you're just looking at a normal Cerberus, maybe something like a ride dodo for a normal Cerberus, I would say that sort of thing. Hafiz, thanks very much. So I'm just seeing you saying goodbye there. I'm not sure if I'm too late to say goodbye, but thanks for joining us. Fly-ride snow owl. Is a fly-ride snow owl worth a turtle or kangaroo? Yes, it is at the moment. Yes, it is. Adam, how you doing, Adam? He's asking, is a golden egg worth a fly and ride potion? Probably yes. Yeah. If you're trying to trade your golden egg and you want to get a fly and ride potion, then yeah, I would say that's probably a fair trade. Somebody's saying, Ignatius is saying you can get it better than that. You probably could. As an egg, it's worth more than as a pet, which is strange. I mean, it's even worth more than a unicorn. So more than a golden unicorn. An egg is worth more. So as an egg, things are always worth more. Somebody's saying, sorry, golden egg. So any sort of egg is worth more than a pet. So if you've got a Christmas egg, for instance, or if you've got an old safari egg or a jungle egg, they're worth a lot, guys. They are worth a lot. So Mr. Fox, how you doing, Mr. Fox? So I've just seen you there. Thanks for joining us. Then he's got a queen bee for a golden egg before. So that's a good trade. It's a good trade. Obviously, the queen bee is quite a rare pet. Still in the game, but from the honey pots, it's 1 in 40. You got to open 40 honey pots to get a queen bee. So they're worth a lot. They're worth a lot, queen bees. But unfortunately, people don't seem to rate them very much. Right, is a neon unicorn worth an out of the game neon rare, or any neon in the game forever pet? So a neon unicorn, we went over this earlier, but a neon unicorn is worth like an out of the game neon rare, like we said earlier, like a polar bear. So a neon unicorn would be worth a neon polar bear. Reindeer, Caitlin, I see you're asking a lot about the ride reindeer. So I would say a ride reindeer not worth a great deal. So let's have a look. I think Sevi's got a ride reindeer. So we trade Sevi. Sevi's got a ride reindeer. So reindeers, obviously, they were a free pet from Adopt Me last Christmas Day. Not last one, 2019. So Sevi's got so it's only a rare. But again, because they were free, like everyone got them. If you logged in, everyone got them. So they're probably only worth a kind of normal legendary, I would say, a ride reindeer, like a dragon, for instance. You might get a dragon for a ride reindeer. If you're lucky, maybe a ride dragon, or a unicorn, or something like that, like a king bee. Yeah, so like a ride king bee. So they're, again, because it's an old pet, they are worth legendaries. But then they're only there's a lot of them because they were free. Okay, so I hope that helps, Caitlin. Right, other people are asking about mega shadows. So I just talked about shadows. Mega shadows. The only thing that you're going to be able to trade for a mega shadow is a mega giraffe. Some people would say a mega bat dragon, but I would say the only thing is a mega giraffe. So the giraffe, this is like fact, the giraffe is the rarest pet in the game. In terms of the number of pets in the game, the giraffe is the rarest pet in the game. There is less giraffes than any other pet in the entire game. So the giraffe, obviously the legendary from the safari egg, the first multi-pet egg that came out, the giraffe was the legendary in it. It was the kind of first legendary pet in the game. But for me, I could do it with a neon. So Sean's got a neon shadow dragon, and I've got a neon giraffe. So if I can find it, there it is. So that is, you know, a neon or a mega. Really, the only sort of things that you can look for is a giraffe or a mega bat dragon with an ads, or maybe like a mega evil unicorn and a mega owl, something like that. Or if you've got a mega Arctic reindeer plus a mega parrot, something like that. So, you know, they're worth crazy amounts. Mega shadow dragons. They are very, very rare pets. I mean, you really don't see mega shadow dragons at all. So let's have a look at some of the other somebody's asking to trading. That's fine if you guys want to do a bit of trading. So I hope you found our trading platform useful this week, guys. I don't know how many of you managed to get onto our trading platform and see what our trading platform is all about, but we've had our trading platform running Monday to Friday this week. It will run Monday to Friday every week. Adam's saying mega crow and mega parrot. Maybe that's probably about right. But our trading platform, guys, if you haven't seen it already, it runs Monday to Friday, 24 hours a day, and you can just go on and you can chat in the live stream. And you can sort yourself out with some trades. We've had a lot of people get some really good trades off there, which is great to see. So we'll continue to run that Monday to Friday, guys, and then you can use that to try and trade. It's quite a helpful platform to be able to find new people to try and trade. Obviously, the more people that are on there, the better it is, and the sort of more chance you've got of getting trades. So it's, sometimes you pop in, see who's there, talk a little bit, and then go off, come back a bit later, and sort of see. That's probably an advisable way to do it, just to see if you can get some different people to talk to. So I want to talk to you about some scams, guys. I want to talk to you about some type of scam. So I talked a little bit earlier about trust trading. So trust trading is obviously a bit of a problem in the game, but there's a lot of other things that are going on at the moment as well, with people just trying to scam you out of pets. I mean, just a couple of days ago, I was on and I saw this guy. He had a hot dog stand. So he had a hot dog stand, and let me see. There's my hot dog stand, and he set up his hot dog stand. Have I got a hot dog? I think so. So he set up his hot dog stand, and he said in the chat, he was saying if you buy a hot dog, you can get a neon snow owl, a neon snow. So he had this neon snow owl out. I don't have a neon snow owl, but I'm gonna get another neon pet out. So I had this neon pet out, and this guy was saying, yeah, if you buy a hot dog from me, then I'll give you a neon snow owl. Now, I mean, come on, it's $50. He had it set for $50. So look, he set his price of $50 on the hot dog stand. He said, if you give me 50 adopt me money, I'll give you a neon snow owl. And I can't believe the number of people that were trying this, and then they just kept going up to and they kept buying, and they kept giving this guy money. And then he was saying, oh no, you need to buy 4, or you need to buy 3, or you need to buy 2. And they were saying, I bought it. But he's not ever going to give anyone a neon snow owl for buying a hot dog from his hot dog stand, guys. So please, just if anyone's trying to give you a pet for buying a hot dog, it's a scam, guys. It's a scam. They don't want to give away their pets. They just want money. Okay, they want adopt me money. They want free adopt me money, guys. So don't fall for that, guys. Don't fall for that sort of thing. If somebody's trying to offer you pets for you giving them adopt me money, don't fall for it. It's a scam. Yeah, especially if someone's putting $50 for a hot dog. I mean, hot dogs are nice, guys, but they're not worth $50. They're not worth $50. So the other thing that Adopt Me did is they took out the ability to put loads in. So you can only, I think you can buy 3 or maybe 4. I'm not sure. I think you can only buy 3 or 4 hot dogs before it kind of maxes out, and you can't. And then you can't buy any more, guys. So it was done deliberately in one of the big trading update that Adopt Me did. They stopped people putting loads of money through hot dog stands and lemonade stands and things like that, just because people were sort of using Adopt Me money to buy pets, which is not right. So yeah, Mr. Fox is saying the other thing there. So on our Discord server, Mo's there. Mo's talking in the chat there. 150. Yes, it is. It's only up to $150, isn't it, Mr. Fox? So Mo unfortunately fell for a really popular scam which is going on at the moment, guys. And it's basically people asking you to join a Roblox. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show it, but it's fake links to Roblox. It's fake links to Roblox, and basically somebody will send you a link for like Roblox, so ROBLOOX. And basically they're going to tell you that you've won a pet or something. Yeah, they tell you you've won a giveaway. Mo, I hope you don't mind, but so Mo got scammed for 4 Frost Furies and a Yeti, I believe, as well. So basically he got a message on Discord, okay, but you can get these messages everywhere. They're sending them through Roblox as well. But you get this message that says you've won a bat dragon, or you've won a neon giraffe, or something like that. They tell you that you've won this amazing pet, and all you have to do is click on a link, and then you go into the link and you have to input your username and your password into this link, and then they say congratulations, we will send you the prize in the next couple of days. They're not going to send you anything. All they're going to do is take your information, and then they're going to go into your account and they're going to take your pets away, guys. Sunshine saying she's just sent me an example. Let me just bring up our Discord, guys. Yeah, so yeah, Mr. Fox is gonna send me an example. Sunshine, let me just start my Discord one. Just so that I can show you these, because they're really dangerous, guys. They are really dangerous. Let me see. So let's have a look. Okay, so right, let's see. Right, sorry, I'm just having a look at this link from Sunshine. So Sunshine, let me just show this. So Sunshine sent me this here. So this is our Discord server, guys. So you can see here that so somebody's asking to go and click on this link. So it's ROBLOOX.com. Okay, so they're saying click on there, and then you'll get you'll get something. So it's just asking to add. So this particular one is just saying add me on a profile. Yeah, so it's just saying add me on a profile. So that's one. I mean, let me see if I can see the one from Mo. So where's Mo? So okay, so Mo, sorry if I'm using you an example, but yours is a really convincing one, guys. A really convincing one. So okay, this is the one from Mo. So Mo got this at the beginning of the year. And you can see this is from Roblox Gaming. So this is through Discord. It's not from Roblox Gaming, okay? So it's just somebody pretending to be Roblox. But it says, congratulations, you were chosen as the winner of the New Year event and you get a mega fly ride bat dragon. Okay, immediately join the Adopt Me VIP server to get the prize. And the server is this, so ROBLOOX again .com, and then it looks really convincing. Look, they've got /games /adopt me, private server link code, blah, blah. It looks really convincing, guys. They've even got this this link button here, which shows, look, it's Adopt Me. They've copied everything from Adopt Me, so it looks really, really convincing. But then obviously you go and you click on that link. I can't because this is just a photo, but you click on that link and it'll ask you to put in your username and your password, guys. Yeah, you see Mo saying in the chat there, so look, there's Roblox with a double L, or Roblox with a double O at the start, or so just look out for it, guys. Look out for it, and especially if somebody asks you to put your username and password into anything, any link that you've clicked on, guys. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It's really, really dangerous. It's really not worth it. And you know, and then as I was saying right at the beginning, if you missed it right at the beginning, then the two-step verification, guys. Let me go back to the two-step verification and show you where that is. So once you're in your home page, you need to go into the settings up here, guys. Go into settings, and then you have to put in your email address or a phone number, and then you can go into, so you verify that, so you make sure that that's yours, and then you go into security here, guys, and you turn on this two-step verification. Once you've got two-step verification in, nobody can get into your account without having this code that gets emailed to you or sent to your phone, in order to then allow you to get in, into the Roblox. So if somebody's trying to scam you, into that. Now another popular one that was going around for a little while was messages through Roblox. So people's accounts were getting hacked in Roblox, and then messages are being sent out. Now I don't have any of these messages, but they were inviting you to join a game, like a giveaway game, so an Adopt Me giveaway game, where you would go in, and then you would have to put in your username and password again. So you go into a game and you put in a username and password, and then you spin a wheel, right? You spin this lucky wheel, and this lucky wheel gives you an amazing prize. Or maybe it gives you the prize first, and then you have to log in with your username and password in order to get the prize. But again, all of these sort of things, guys. All of these things. So Adam's saying, yeah, look, Adam's saying he's done this. Caden as well knows this game, and it's yeah, Jamie, it doesn't matter, Jamie. If you want to email me, you can. It's fine. But yeah, just look out for these games. If you ever see anything that wants you to put your username and password in after you're already logged into Roblox, then don't, guys. It's a scam. It's a real scam. And then what's happening is people are then going in, and they're losing their pets, they're losing their stuff, and it's a big problem, guys. It's a really, really big problem. Okay, so please don't fall for that, guys. Please don't fall for that. Right, let's talk about some trades again, guys. Let's talk about some trades. Maureen's asking about neon fluoride turtles and kangaroos. So I talked a little bit about kangaroos and turtles earlier, Maureen. So I'm gonna move on a little bit. A no potion neon Skellyrex. Okay, so Skellyrexes are actually worth a fair amount. So they're obviously from the Halloween event in 2020. The They were candy, weren't they? They were like 10,000 candy for a Skellyrex. Not impossible to get, but not that easy to get. Certainly not as hard as the Black Dragon the year before, but they were still, they were still difficult to get. But there does seem to be quite a few of them in the game. So a normal Skellyrex, I would say, is worth like a decent. Oh look, Foxy's just sent me a link on Roblox about this game. So maybe we can take a look at that in a second, guys. So the Skellyrex, I would say, is worth a good legendary. Something like a queen bee. Let's have a look. I mean, obviously, I've got maybe like an albino monkey. So a normal albino monkey for, was it a neon? Sorry, a neon Skellyrex you're asking for. I can't remember now. Was it a neon? If it was a neon, then maybe like a so neon Cerberus, probably not. Let's have a look. What else have I got? A neon kangaroo. Yeah, neon kangaroo probably for a neon Skellyrex. I mean, obviously the kangaroo would probably have some potions on it. So that would probably be about right for a neon Skellyrex. I mean, if you're looking for a normal one, maybe a parrot or an owl, or an evil unicorn with something else. You probably have to add something else with an evil unicorn for a neon Skellyrex. Yeah, so let's have a look to see what other things. I'm guessing a no potion mega legendary. Yeah, probably no, Jamie. Probably not as much as a mega legendary for the neon Skellyrex. Right, Adam. Sorry, so Adam. You want us to keep your pets? I mean, if you really want, we can keep your pets, Adam. But don't do that. Try and secure your account with a good password. A good password, guys. So something else that quite often, people get scammed or they get hacked because their password is not strong enough. So whatever you do, when you set a password in your account, don't use your username. I know it's easy to remember, but don't use your username. Make sure when you put a password in, that it's something that's difficult for people to think of, and try and use a combination of letters and numbers. So let me try if I can maybe just put in the chat here. I'm not sure if it will work, but so if we try and okay, so I've just had a good idea. So you could do something like I hate scammers, right? Let's say the password is I hate scammers, okay? But let's have a look at the way that we could do this password in the chat. So you can use a combination of letters and numbers and some exclamation marks in order to, I don't know if that's going to come up above my head. Okay, so can you see that? So I hate, 3 being the E, a capital S, and then a 3 again for the other E, with a 5 as the S and some exclamation marks. So that would be a good strong password that you could use. So something like that. So obviously think of a word, think of something that think of a good word that you would remember, but then use numbers and exclamation marks or full stops or question marks in order to replace some of the letters. That would be my advice to try and get a really good strong password. And then when obviously put on 2-step verification as well. Adam's saying it locked you out last time when you changed your password. I mean, if you do get locked out, you can always contact Roblox. I had that problem a long time ago. And you can contact Roblox and they will help you. They will help you. If you can make sure that your password and your email address is the same, then you can you can see that. And then so you have to. So Frost Fury, love that, love the name. So some of the other things to be careful of, guys, is people who offer to sell you pets. So there's lots of pets being sold at the moment. I see it all over Instagram. I see it all over not so much Twitter, but it's all over Instagram. And there's people trying to sell pets, guys. If you buy pets, you are encouraging the hackers. You're encouraging the people to go and scam people. You're encouraging the people to go and take stuff away from people. Because, you know, if you're buying the pets, that's where the people who are scamming you are making their money. That's why they're scamming you, because then they can make money from you by selling the pets back to other people, guys. So please don't buy pets. Never buy pets. Only trade the pets. I know it can be frustrating. I know it can be very tempting to try and buy pets. But please don't do that, because it's really, really dangerous, and it just helps to fuel the scammers and the hackers to get them to scam more people. So yeah, that's why. Adam saying that Roblox took 6 months to respond to you. Wow. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then I would just keep trying to hassle them. I mean, they did help me a lot a long time ago to try and get that my account back after my email was not working. As Frost Fury is saying there, you can trade. So you can trade, and there's lots of other places that you can trade. So you can set up trades. So we obviously have just set up our live stream trading. So you can trade out of the game. You can agree a trade, and then you go into the game to do the trade. Because obviously sometimes when you're on a server, you can't always find the person who wants your pet or is willing to offer you what you want for your pet. So you can go onto Discord. You can have a look on Discord in trading chats. We've got a trading area in our Discord server. You've got our live stream chat. Another place that people like to go is the Adopt Me fandom website. That's quite a big one for sorting out trades, agreeing trades. But then be careful whenever you're doing that as well, guys. Don't get scammed. Don't do trust trades with people. So wherever you do it, just be careful. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, when there's a trade in Adopt Me, they say if something's too good to be true, it probably is, and that's really important to remember, guys. That just try and make sure that whenever you're playing the game, that you stay safe, that you stay vigilant to people who are trying to scam you. Okay, so Adam, I hope that helps. We can do that for you. Send us a message in Discord, Adam, and we can help you with that. That's fine. We can sort that out for you, Adam. Send us a private message on Discord, and we can help you with that. Now another thing, I talked about hot dog stands earlier, guys. Another thing that's been going on recently is this: people who sit down and they'll put in their thing here. They'll put in here, I'm poor, right? And they'll put I'm poor, and they'll sit somewhere. What's up there? So you can see, and they'll just sit there and they say I'm poor, and they look really sorry for themselves, and then they're I'm poor and poor me, blah blah blah, poor me, and then they want people to give them pets. And they'll even ask for pets, so they'll put into the chat, please give me a pet, I'm poor. So you'll see it, and please give me a pet. And they'll say, please give me a pet, I'm poor, I've just been scammed, or something like that. They'll try and get you to give them stuff, you know, by appealing to your better nature, really, and appealing to you for some sympathy from you. And they'll make themselves look really poor, and then they'll say, I've just got scammed, or somebody's just hacked my account, and I've lost all my pets, and boo-hoo-hoo, poor me, poor me. So I saw someone the other day, he came up to me, and he was dressed in like really like poor clothes. You know, they obviously gone to quite some effort. And he was coming up to me, and he was saying, I'm so poor, I've got no pets, can you please give me a free pet? And then I said, look, I'm sorry, I don't have very good pets, I can't give you free pets. And then a few minutes later, I saw him on the other side of the map, and he was riding around on a griffin, you know, a legendary pet, a legendary griffin, a Roblox pet. So, you know, don't trust people. You know, I'm sorry to say it, but just don't trust people that you don't know. I need to change my name back because I don't want to be called something. But just be really careful of people who, you know, people who try and do this sort of thing to you guys, because they're just begging. Basically, they're begging, and they just, you know, they want you to give them your pets for nothing, and they'll try and appeal to your sympathetic nature, and you know, make themselves look really bad, like, you know, wearing you know, clothes which make themselves look really poor, sitting down, making themselves look really sad, putting something above their head that says I'm poor, or I've been scammed, or, you know, anything like that, guys, anything like that says, you know, give me a free pet. Don't believe it, guys. Don't believe it. Unless they're a friend of yours and you know them, don't believe it, because, you know, people will. They'll just try and beg you for stuff, and they'll yeah, you know, you won't get anything. Now another thing that got highlighted recently was, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this, but so there was this kind of big scam that was going around. I'm not sure where it is, but it's basically where people would dress up as a shoe, right? So they would dress up as a shoe. I can't remember where it is. Let's see if we can find it in here. It's not there. But people were dressing up as a shoe. I can't remember, but I don't know. Anyway, there's a way that you can dress up as a shoe, and it makes it look like you're riding a shoe, right? So it makes it look like a vehicle. So it made this shoe look like a vehicle, and then people were saying, I've got this really rare vehicle. Can you trade it? And then you can put up your... Yeah, people sit in this shoe. And then, yeah, so Adam... Yeah, it's not a vehicle, Adam. It's not a vehicle. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's not a vehicle. They dress up as it, and then they try and put in, I think it's a toy. So in the trade, you'll get a, yes, okay, so this. So they'll put this into the trade, right? They'll put this into the trade, but there's a way that you can dress yourself up to make it look like you're riding this. So when you trade, they'll put that in, and they'll rename it as something like, you know, shoe vehicle or something like that. And then they'll try and trade you, and they'll say it's a really rare pet and a really rare vehicle, sorry. And then people will give them pets, and basically they're just getting a toy for it in return. So watch out for that one as well, guys. Talking to people asking for free stuff. Talking to people asking for free stuff, Dylan. Yeah, that's not what we're doing here, Dylan. That's not what we're doing here. Yeah, we're trying to teach people how to be good and how to be safe. Now another thing, and this I get people messaging me about this all the time, guys, and it's really sad. But so many times I get people telling me that their friend has hacked them, their friend has scammed them, their friend has taken their pets out of their account. And I get this all the time, guys, and it's really, really sad. Don't give your password out to anyone, guys. Don't, even your friends. You know, unfortunately, you know, people value these pets in Adopt Me so much they're willing to break their friendships for it, and it's really horrible. But you know, just don't give your password out to anyone, because you know you can't trust people. Honestly, you can't. Don't give your password to anyone, even your friends. I've had it a lot of times, people messaging me, and especially the worst is like online friends, right? You've known this person for ages online, you know, whatever, you've been playing with them for a year, they've always been good to you, blah, blah, blah. And then somehow, I don't know, you've given them a password, or, you know, you've given them access to your account somehow, and they go in and they take your pets. And it's, you know, and then you never see them again, and they're gone, and that's it. So, you know, it's just being really careful, guys. Don't give anyone your password. Don't tell anyone, you know, how to log into your account, and don't give people access in order to try and get your pets. Okay. Right. So yeah, there's lots of scams out there, guys. I mean, if you guys have got any scams that you want to tell everyone about, then you know, please put them in the comments, guys, and we'll try and talk to them and try and highlight these sort of things to people, because they are dangerous, guys. They are bad, and they're not right. That you know, we all work hard to get our pets. You know, we spend a long time leveling them up, or you know, we've been in the game for a long time, and we've built up our pet collection, and then you know, and then just to come along and lose them to these scammers and to these hackers, and it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. So let's all help each other, guys. If you see that sort of thing, see, Mr. Fox is saying they took funds, they took Robux out of his group. You know, so they're you know, Robux obviously is real money, isn't it? So they're taking real money from Mr. Fox there. So it's just be really, really careful, guys, with who you trust. Yeah, so yeah, it just reminds me, it's a long time ago, Sevi got hacked, and then they took his Robux out of his account by buying clothes, right? So they used his Robux to buy clothes from their account. So they went in and they obviously logged into his account, and then they used his Robux to then go in and buy a shirt from their own group store. So then they've just transferred the Robux from Sevi's account into their account, and there was nothing anyone could do. You know, Roblox couldn't help, because you know, there was no evidence that he'd been hacked. There was nothing that they could do. So that's why, you know, strong password, two-step verification, and then you know, do that. So just stay safe, guys. Stay safe. It's really important. Yeah, it's really important. Right, let's have a look at some other pets. So Charlotte's just gonna, I don't know, she's gonna put me a pet up, and we'll see what. Oh, sorry, I just declined, Charlotte. I just declined. Sorry. Let's talk about pets again, guys. Let's talk about pets. Dylan, I'm not calling you poor, but don't ask for free pets. It's not right. It's not right that you ask for free pets. I'm not calling you poor. But you know, don't beg. Don't beg. There's no need. There's no need to beg. You know, Adopt Me gives you plenty of ways to get things. I mean, all you need to do is log into the game, go and collect gingerbread, and you can get loads of nice pets just through collecting gingerbread. So there's no reason for people to say that they can't get pets. There's lots of ways that Adopt Me allows you to get pets. And chores as well, guys. Chores. The other thing, I mean, you know, we do a lot of leveling up of pets, guys, as you know. And obviously, you know, when you level up, you get money, don't you? And then you can use the money to open fossil eggs. And I mean, recently I've been opening a few fossil eggs. Charlotte's been opening loads of fossil eggs, and you're getting some really nice pets from it. And then again, you can level them up. You can make them neons. You can trade them out. So, you know, there's you don't need to use Robux in Adopt Me. There's plenty of ways, but you do need to put the time and the effort into leveling up the pets, because then once you've got neons, then they're worth a lot more, and people can trade you better pets. So you know, it's like a cycle, guys. It's like a cycle. Cool, awesome, boy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's sometimes I get a bit of stick over my voice, so it's nice to have a compliment. Right, Charlotte wants to show me a neon Arctic reindeer. So neon Arctic reindeer, let's give her a shoe. Give her a shoe for a neon Arctic reindeer. It's a really legendary vehicle, guys. It's a really legendary vehicle. No, I'm not going to give her a shoe. So neon Arctic reindeer. What have I got that could be worth a neon Arctic reindeer? I don't have a huge selection of really good pets. I've got. So let's go back. So let's have a look. So neon Arctic reindeer. People are asking me about neon turtles, right? So neon turtle is not worth a neon Arctic reindeer. Okay. So you're gonna have to add if you want to offer for a neon Arctic reindeer. And you've got a neon turtle or a neon kangaroo, then you can, then you're gonna have to add, and you're gonna have to add something pretty decent, you know, something pretty decent. Maybe like I don't know if you've got a Dalmatian or a croc or something like that. I'm not gonna add all of these. This is just for demonstration purposes. A lion, possibly, if you got a lion, although that's probably going a bit over. Actually, lions are worth a lot. Let's have a look. I mean, look, I've got so much sort of normal pets in my account. Maybe a turkey. So you know, like a good ad. So like a neon turtle with a good ad would be worth a neon Arctic reindeer. So Arctic reindeers are obviously from the Christmas egg last year, worth a lot, really nice pets. And then that's your sort of Arctic reindeer. So what else? Anyone else? So neon turtle, yeah. So Frosty and neon turtle. So farm pets. Leon's asking about farm pets. So farm pets, obviously. So Charlotte's got loads of cows. I don't know if you've all seen it, but Charlotte's got loads of cows. Farm pets, I mean, what do we have in the farm pet? If I can remember, we had a chicken. We had the ducks, wasn't it? The silly duck and the drake. We had the silly duck and the drake. So look, Charlotte's showing off now, right? So Charlotte's recently, well, we've all helped, but Charlotte's got herself 40 neon cows, guys. Can you believe it? 40 neon cows. So the cow, let's have a think. The farm egg, help me out here as well, guys. There was the chicken, there was the silly duck, there was the drake, there was the llama, there was the cow, there was the turkey, there was the crow, there was the owl. Is there anything I'm missing, guys? Is there anything I'm missing? I think that's I think that's it. Oh, and the pig as well. Yeah, there was the pig as well. So the farm pets, obviously from the farm egg. I think I've got a farm egg, actually. Have I got a farm egg? I might. No, I don't have a farm egg. So yeah, the farm egg. So you had all these farm pets, right? So they're worth a lot because they're not in the game anymore. Cows are worth a lot because people love cows. Strawberry cows as well. These neon cows have a lot of value. I mean, Gabby did a video a long time ago on our server, on our channel, for, yeah, look, so Gabby's got a farm egg, so there's Gabby's farm egg. That's the silly duck. Charlotte's obviously got a, oh, she's got a reindeer at the moment. But Charlotte's got a cow. I've got a drake here, guys. I think I've got a drake. Yeah, so there's a drake. So yeah, so these are some of the farm pets. But the strawberry cow is worth a lot. I mean, on Gabby's trading video, you know, they're worth neon legendaries. They are worth neon legendaries, even though they're only rare. They're really difficult to come by. People want a lot for their things. Yeah, so you found it really difficult to trade. Even a chicken is hard to trade. Yeah, it is. They are worth a lot, guys. They are worth a lot. I'm not sure if I've got a chicken. No, I don't have a chicken. Sevi's got a chicken. So look, there's Sevi's chicken. He's got a ride chicken. Yeah, they are worth a lot. Any pets from old eggs. So obviously we have the safari egg, then the jungle egg, and then the farm egg. So those first 3 eggs, the pets from them are worth a lot. And you're gonna have to go over in order to offer for them, guys. So obviously the safari egg was the first egg, then the jungle egg, and then the farm egg. So what's a chicken worth? Yeah, so let me trade Sevi for his chicken. So Sevi puts his chicken up. Oh, no, I don't need that. So let's go down. We don't need to offer too much. I would say a chicken is probably worth a decent rare pet. So these are the pigs, right? So the pigs were from the farm egg as well. So that's a pig. So if you're looking, you know, maybe like a reindeer. For a ride chicken. So it's a decent rare pet. It's not in the game anymore. Obviously the chicken was only a common. Yeah, it was only a common. But if you don't have a reindeer, maybe a rat. Although people don't really like rats very much. But rats are fairly rare. You might get it for a lynx. So, you know, for one of the new lynxes, you might get a chicken for a lynx or a muskox. Probably not one of the fossil pets. Maybe an emu. For a ride chicken. That would be a sort of fair trade. So if that helps, Leon, I hope that sort of gives you some sort of idea. But you're looking at kind of 2 steps up on the pet. So if it's a common, you're gonna have to trade a rare. If it's an uncommon, you're gonna have to look for an ultra rare. If it's a rare, then you're gonna have to look for a legendary. So the older pets generally are kind of like 2 levels above what they actually are. Okay. We got all the farm stuff out. Let me get the pig out as well, guys. We can join the farm. Join the farm set there. So actually talking of farm, Charlotte's in the process of building a farm at the moment, and then we can go and hatch all these, make all these neon cows into mega cows, right? So we're going to make 10 mega cows, guys, and when we do that as well, we're going to do a giveaway for some neon cows as well. So look out for that, guys. That'll be coming in the next little while, but we need to build the farm first. Yeah, we need to build a farm to be able to put all these cows in. Right. Anyone else want to say that? Right. Gabby's just trading me something. So let's see what Gabby wants to trade with me, and see Right, let me just see what so Adam was talking about, I don't know if you know this scam, but I think name a teleportation potion. Yeah, there's no teleportation potion. I mean, obviously you don't need a potion to teleport. Yeah, you don't. I mean, there are lots of potions in Adopt Me, but you don't need a teleportation potion to teleport. You can just do that by teleporting to your friends. So yeah, look out for that, guys. If somebody's trying to offer you a teleportation potion, then don't. And it was a toy, right? Yeah. So you say it's just a toy. What else? Somebody's asking about a unicorn. Alpha Gamers, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thanks very much, Alpha Gamers. I really appreciate that. Pig and turkey, I think can be worth some neon pets. Yeah. That's the other alternative. Is that like a turkey is an ultra rare, and then you put like a normal ultra rare neon. That would work. That would work. Yeah. So Gabby wants me to offer for her neon fluoride owl, right? So neon fluoride owl obviously was the legendary. So there was two legendary pets in the farm egg: the owl and the crow. So the owl is worth a lot. It's worth a lot. I mean, I'm going to sort of try and make up something with maybe some sort of lesser pets. I mean, it'd be easy for me to just throw in a giraffe, and there you go. Because a neon owl probably slightly over a giraffe. But I'm not gonna do that. Let me see if I can do this in another way that can be sort of more realistic. So, I mean, you're gonna have to sort of offer a neon kangaroo, maybe a fluoride frost fury, and then maybe like a neon dragon. Yeah, maybe like a neon dragon. So you've got a very normal sort of neon legendary, a fairly decent neon legendary, but not one of the best ones, and then another ad. I mean, maybe the Frost Fury is a bit too much. Maybe like a T-Rex or something, actually, maybe, or a Skelly Rex. Yeah, maybe like a Skelly Rex for a neon owl. And then obviously if it's not a neon, then you're gonna have to kind of alter that. So a kangaroo or a turtle plus another couple of legendaries for an owl. Yeah. Okay. What's a neon flamingo worth? Mr. Fox is asking. Now, I think Sevi has a neon flamingo. Oh, hang on. What's Sean? Sean wants to offer me something. Just for demonstratory purposes, guys. Demonstratory purposes. Blue dog. Okay, blue dog. Now, blue dog, obviously, we all know blue dog was the first ever pet in the game. Came from the blue egg. It was the first ever pet in the game, the blue dog. And even though it's only an uncommon, it is worth a lot. It's worth a lot, guys. So the second pet that came into the game was the pink cat. So I think I've got a pink cat. There we go. So the second pet that came into the game was a pink cat. But a pink cat is worth nowhere near as much as a blue dog. Okay. So a blue dog, you're looking at a really good legendary for a blue dog. So something like an albino monkey. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, even like golden pets are not worth blue dogs. I mean, if you're going to offer a kangaroo, then you're going to have to add something like maybe a kitsune and a robo dog or something, something like that for a blue dog, guys. They are worth a lot. I mean, a regular blue dog, I wouldn't be surprised if people would offer you sort of basic neon legendaries like a neon dragon or a neon uni, something like that. Maybe a neon kitsune for a blue dog. They are worth a lot, guys. If you can get your hands on a blue dog, keep it, because they are amazing pets. And yeah, obviously there's only a very few of them in the game. Neon Frost Dragon. Adam's asking about a Neon Frost Dragon. So let's talk about the flamingo first, actually, because so Neon Flamingo. So Flamingo from the Safari Egg. Really old pet. Obviously, if you've got a neon of it, they are amazing. They look amazing. But again, so because it's so old, you're gonna have to offer a lot for it. So I mean, a neon flamingo, I would say, would be worth like a neon Arctic reindeer, or let's have a look. I mean, you won't get it for any Robux pets. You're gonna have to unless it's a Frost Fury, you might get it for some Frost Furies. Let's see. I mean, I don't tend to have loads of the old legendaries. So okay, if it's just normal. So let's say a neon turtle. But you're gonna have to add in for the neon turtle. So maybe you've got. Let's have a look. I mean, obviously I've got a normal one there, but that's. See, yeah, I mean maybe like that actually, guys. So the flamingo is an ultra rare, together with the lion, and so you're sort of looking at like a neon legendary, a good neon legendary, plus a good ultra rare for the neon flamingo. I would say. I mean, people again they hold a lot of value. They hold a lot of value. People really like flamingos. They look amazing. Maybe Gabby can get out her flamingo and you can have a look. Because they do look absolutely amazing. And so they hold a lot of worth. They hold a lot of worth. People do put a lot of worth into it. Galactic Fox has just joined us. How you doing? Nice to see you. Adam, neon hours worth the neon frost dragon. No, it's not, Adam. I wouldn't say. I would say a frost dragon is worth more. Look, there's the flamingo. Let's zoom out. Look at that. Brilliant, lovely pet. So that's the neon flamingo there that Gabby's got. Adam, I would counter you on that one. I would say a neon frost dragon is worth more than a neon owl. Reason being because the frost dragon was a Robux pet, right? It was 1,000 Robux each, guys. So a neon frost dragon is 4,000 Robux. That's a lot of Robux, yeah. That's a lot of Robux. Diamond pets. Okay, we'll come on to diamond pets in a second. Let's just have a look. Yeah, Adam, I think you're wrong there. I think to get a neon frost, you're gonna have to add even with a neon owl. Sunshine, it's late for you. Look at that, it's late for you. The value of a neon kangaroo. So Frostfield, I think I've sort of gone over neon turtles and neon kangaroos. So Leon said I have the experience of a neon saber-tooth, a neon mammoth, for a neon frog, and they chose the mammoth. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's a very good trade. I mean, obviously the frog was from the Aussie egg, so it's not in the game anymore. Whereas the mammoth is. Personally, I think the saber is amazing, but you're right. The mammoth is highly regarded. It is highly regarded. People do like it, and it's the same with the Galiptodon from the fossil egg as well. The Galiptodon, people really enjoy like the Galiptodon, and they like the way that it looks. So it does, you know, it's like the strawberry cow. It has a lot more worth because of the way it looks. Yeah, so a snow owl. Caitlin's asking about a snow owl. So a snow owl is probably worth at the moment. A snow owl is worth like a T-Rex or a dodo. I've done some trading recently for snow owls, and you know, dodos for snow owls seems to be a kind of a trade which is quite acceptable at the moment. So you know, kind of a newer legendary for a snow owl is a fair trade. But let's talk a little bit about diamond pets, guys. So diamond pets, they're still worth a lot, guys. I mean, everyone says diamond pets are losing their value, which they are. But they still are worth a lot. I mean, you've got to log in every day for like a year to get a diamond pet. So they are really difficult to get. So there are more and more of them getting into the game now, and you do see more and more of them than you did like a couple of months ago or 3 months ago, when they were extremely rare and they were worth a huge amount. I mean, when I got my diamond egg, I did a trading video for a diamond egg, and I got offered a mega turtle for my diamond egg. But this was like 3 months ago now. I mean, you won't get offered a mega turtle for a diamond egg anymore. You might get offered a neon turtle for a diamond egg, you know, but they've lost that much. They've lost that much in value that, you know, so, and especially the griffins. I don't know what it is about the griffins. Is it the way that they look? You know, is it the fact that they're not the most attractive pet? But why does nobody like griffins? Diamond eggs are worth a mega shadow. No, they're not. I mean, maybe originally, Adam, maybe like 6 months ago, yeah, but I mean, how many diamond eggs were in the game 6 months ago? You know, very, very few. As I said, I got offered a mega turtle for mine about 3 months ago when I got mine. And I mean, I thought that was amazing, but I didn't trade it because I wanted to hatch it. And I ended up getting a griffin. Now, I'm happy with the griffin. I don't mind the griffins. But what is it about griffins that people don't like? I don't know why they don't like griffins. So if I'm offering for a diamond griffin, I mean, Sean's put in a golden dragon there as well. But if I'm offering for a diamond griffin, even though it's a griffin, I'm still going to have to offer a fair amount in order to get it, I feel. So, you know, I would say you're sort of looking at least a neon legendary. You know, as I say, like a dragon or a uni or a ninja monkey, something like that. One of the sort of more popular ones, maybe a neon king bee, or possibly like a queen bee with some ads. I don't actually have a queen bee, but you know, maybe like a queen bee. Neon kangaroo, maybe neon turtle, neon kangaroo for a diamond pet. I mean, certainly for a diamond unicorn or a diamond dragon, I would say a neon kangaroo or a neon turtle is worth that amount. Kitsunes, forget about kitsunes. Nobody's really gonna bother you for a kitsune. A parrot for a diamond. Yeah, that's probably, I mean, would someone trade a diamond pet for a parrot? Probably not, but is it a fair trade? Probably yes. The reason they wouldn't trade it is because obviously diamond pets are losing their value, whereas parrots are increasing in value. So it sort of depends on you. Maybe, you know, maybe like 2 or 3 Skelly Rexes and a T-Rex, something like that. So let's have a look. I mean, if we just sort of look at a sort of fair trade, if we can just kind of bring, there we go. So just for the diamonds, you know, I would say kind of like 4 legendaries. I would say like 4 legendaries for the diamond griffin. And then the golden as well. So with the golden, I mean, goldens aren't worth what they used to be at all. I mean, there's tons of golden pets in the game now. So then, you know, for the golden, I mean, you're probably looking at like a Skelly Rex, or you know, maybe let's have a look what else. You know, maybe like a turtle, although you probably have to add a little bit to a turtle, maybe like a turtle and an albino monkey, it's an albino bat, or a ghost bunny, something like that, you know, something which is out of the game but not for too long. So that I would say would be kind of something for a golden pet. But again, bear in mind the griffins are worth a lot less than the griffins are worth a lot less than the dragons and the unicorns. Okay. Right, so we've got a neon black panther. I love the black panthers. I think they're absolutely amazing. Obviously, they were from the jungle egg. They're an uncommon pet, but they are worth a lot, guys. So as I was saying before about sort of doubling up your levels, so an uncommon would be worth an ultra rare. So you're looking at like a neon ultra rare for a black panther. So I mean, neon ultra rares, you know, I mean, ginger cat, I think you'd have to add, as I was saying, ginger cat are losing value. I mean, if you had something like no, neon croc's too much because that's out of the game. If you had like a neon Deinonychus or a neon saber or a neon frog, something like that, that would be worth a neon black panther. If you want to look at legendaries, then you're probably looking at sort of higher, sort of medium legendaries. So let's have a look. What else have I got? So like maybe like a dodo and a T-Rex. So if you had, that maybe a dodo and a T-Rex for a neon black panther. Okay, so for the older pets, guys, you want to try and sort of look two stages above you. What's a unicycle worth? Mr. Fox is asking me. A regular unicycle, or what? Like the not sure I've got a unicycle. I do have quite a few. Oh, maybe Sevy's got a unicycle, has he? So again, I mean, like I was saying with toys earlier, so there you go, so a unicycle. So they're not in the game anymore, they were from gifts, I don't know when. Oh, they are, yeah, sorry, the unicycle, they're not from gifts, they're in the toy shop. So, yeah, they're I mean, they're not worth a lot, you know, you're probably looking at like a common pet, that sort of thing. Probably looking at like a common pet maybe for that. So they're sorry, I thought it was out of the game. But so vehicles, right? Let's just talk about vehicles a little bit. So let me go through some of my vehicles. So you know, vehicles, you've got things like bathtubs. I just recently traded this donut cycle. You've got like the monomopeds. So some of these things that are out of the game. Obviously the clown come out of the game, but there's lots of those. People ask about, you know, the old sort of scooters and skateboards and stuff like that. Hold on, I do have unicycles actually. I've got quite a few sort of old scooters and skateboards that were traded for me before. Look, there's the donut cycle there. So, you know, these sort of older, so it's a legendary vehicle as well, the donut cycle. So these older ones, you know, they are worth legendary pets, but like, you know, you have to add on. So the legendary pet was the legendary vehicle from before. They're worth good legendary pets, right? So there's the monocycle, the donut cycle. As I said, the mono moped. So you got the mono moped as well. That was, you know, they are worth, you know, neon legendaries or like basic neon legendaries or good legendaries. So if you've got these legendary vehicles, guys, these older, out-of-the-game legendary vehicles, the bathtub, the donut cycle, the mono mopeds, as I said, there's like the big monocycle as well, the big black one, which looks similar to the donut cycle. So then they are worth like neon legendaries, basic neon legendaries, or good legendary pets. Okay. Leon again is asking about a rhino. What's a rhino worth? So rhinos, rhino was from Safari Egg. So again, it's a rare. So you got to go 2 above, right? So a rhino is worth a legendary. So if you've got a normal basic rhino, then it's worth a legendary pet. So you're looking at maybe like a turtle or a kangaroo, or maybe like a king bee, that sort of thing. But a normal legendary. If you've got a neon rhino, again, they're going to be worth neon legendary pets. So these older pets, the safari, jungle, and farm egg pets, if you can add on sort of 2 levels, so the rhino's rare. If you can add on 2 levels, it's then worth a legendary. That's a kind of good way of estimating what they're worth. A unicorn cycle. Okay, so I think Gabby's got a unicorn cycle. Gabby loves her unicorn. So maybe Gabby can get out a unicorn cycle. Yeah, there it is. So again, a legendary vehicle. So again, it's going to be worth a legendary pet. So like a ninja monkey, or maybe like a kangaroo or a turtle, something like that. A good legendary pet. Maybe like if you're just looking at the normal legendaries, maybe two unicorns or 2 dragons, something like that. But these legendary vehicles are worth legendary pets, guys. Yep. Right. What? Anyone else who wants to know what we're talking about? If there's any other requests, otherwise I'm gonna sort of call it a day, guys. I think we've given you a lot of information today, guys. I mean, if you've been with us throughout the whole thing, Monkey Man, I'm not doing trading. We're just sort of demonstrating what things are worth. It's a bit of an educational one. Damien's asking, no potion albino monkey. So for albino, I mean, I've got a with potion albino monkey. But these guys are worth they're worth good legendaries. Albino monkeys are worth good legendaries. Maybe like a blue dog, is it? Maybe, I don't know. Albino monkey. For certainly a pink cat. A pink cat. I mean, obviously, yeah, look, Charlotte there's got the king monkey. So the monkey king, they're worth a lot. The albino monkey is worth another good legendary. I mean, if you're sort of trying to compare it to some of the other pets, let's have a look what I've got. I mean, you might get a regular Frost Fury. If you're lucky, you might get a regular Frost Fury. Certainly a snow owl. At the moment. Maybe you could get like a kangaroo or a turtle with a potion. So like a fly ride. Legendary for a no potion albino monkey. That would be fair. Look, Monkey Man, look, he's trying to sell me a pet. So look, I mean, obviously we talked about that earlier, guys. What's he gonna say? More than that, definitely not a dodo or T-Rex as a new player for it. I mean, this is the pet I have. I need to climb off a sec. What was that for, Leon? Was that for the rhino? Is that you're talking about the rhino? Was it? Yeah, you were mentioning about the Rhino before, so okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, and bid you all a farewell. But thanks very much for joining. Thanks very much for being part of it. I mean, if you want to go back and watch it again, if there's things that we can, hopefully there's a lot of information that we've sent you today. So feel free to go back and look at the live stream again. It'll be up on the channel. Tomorrow we'll be doing Sunday playtime, guys. If you want to come and join us for Sunday playtime, when you can actually join us in the game and play with us. There'll be 2 sessions on tomorrow, guys. So thank you for being with us, everyone. Thanks, Sunshine. Thanks, Caden. Thanks, Leon. Thanks, Mr. Fox. Thanks, Damien. Thanks, Adam. Maya, thank you. Monkey Man as well, thanks for sticking around. Really appreciate that. Mr. Fox as well, thanks for being there. So I'm going to go, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, and then obviously we've got our live trading chat, which starts back up on Monday, where you guys can hopefully use some of the information that we've given you today to try and get some better trades, guys. All right, take care, everyone. All the best. Bye.